We need to change some settings in Canvas. To begin with, we're going to look up at the top of your screen. This is your dashboard. Now, when you first log into Canvas, you'll see this home page where it lists your recent activity. It may ask you to go in and set some of your preferences for how soon you receive messages. You can go in and set that to what you'd like. But over here on the dashboard, we need to make sure that your name here displays correctly and that it displays correctly in my gradebook and online for me. So to edit those settings, we're going to come across the dashboard here and click on the Settings button. And then you'll see your personal settings here, your name and all of your display information. We need to change this information, so to do that, you come to the right-hand side, click on the Edit Settings button. That will open the left-hand side here up for editing. We are going to start with our full name and go ahead and type in your first and last name. Now be sure to capitalize the first letter of your first name and the first letter of your last name. Now I want you to notice that this also changes the display name and the sortable name to be the ones that match. Now, because of how I view your scores in Canvas, it's very helpful to me if we add your class period as a part of your name. So I'm expecting you to make that change as well. To do that, you're going to press your space bar and then put a hyphen, space again, and then go ahead and put in your class period. I'm in class period A1. If you're in B4, you would put in B4. Now notice it does change that on the display name, and it changes your sortable name. The display name is fine, but if we come down to the sortable name, you'll see that it changed things and put the class period as our sortable name, our last name, and then our first and last name as our first and middle name. So we're going to highlight this line, delete it, and then go ahead and type in your last name, comma, space, then put in your first name, space, then do a hyphen, space, and then put in your class period. So we want to make sure that the class period is always at the end on all three of those displays. The last thing you have to do is click on Update Settings here at the bottom. Now you'll see that your names will stay the same. Make sure yours match the layout of mine. It would be your first name, your last name, and class period. And then again, check that sortable name, make sure it's in the correct order. Now you'll notice up on your dashboard that your name has been changed and it's also showing your class period up there as well.